The neon-lit streets of 1990s Detroit roared with the chaos of a police chase, tires screeching as a shadowy figure darted through an alley. Detective Lena Harper, her badge glinting under flickering streetlights, cornered her suspect, a man with her brother's face holding a bloodied knife. His name was Ethan Cole, a small-time thief, but he swore he wasn't the killer she sought. As Lena's cuffs snapped shut, a chilling realization hit. Ethan was the spitting image of her missing twin brother, Lucas, presumed dead for a decade. The truth, buried in Detroit's underbelly, was about to unravel them both. In 1993, Detroit was a city of rust and rebellion, its factories crumbling under the weight of a fading auto industry. Lena, a tenacious detective in her early 30s, had clawed her way up the homicide unit, driven by the unsolved disappearance of Lucas, her reckless twin who'd vanished after a bar brawl. Ethan, a street-smart hustler, lived on the city's fringes, pulling cons to survive. Their worlds collided when Lena's latest case, a string of brutal murders tied to a smuggling ring, pointed to Ethan as the prime suspect. Security footage showed him at every crime scene, yet he claimed innocence, insisting he'd been framed by a doppelganger. The mystery deepened when Lena interrogated Ethan. His mannerisms, his laugh, even the scar on his left eyebrow mirrored Lucas's. Ethan, equally stunned, revealed he'd grown up in foster care, with no memory of his early years, only a faint recollection of a twin and a stolen locket. Lena, torn between duty and doubt, dug into Ethan's past, uncovering a sealed adoption file linking him to a shadowy figure, Victor Kane, a reclusive crime lord running Detroit's black market. Victor, a master manipulator, had ties to a 1980s orphanage scandal where children were sold to fuel his empire. Lena's investigation led her to Riley Voss, a cynical private investigator who'd once worked for Victor. Riley, nursing her own grudges against the crime lord, confirmed Ethan's story. He was one of two boys separated at birth, the other likely Lucas. She hinted at a deeper conspiracy. Victor had used the twins as pawns, training one as a killer while letting the other drift into obscurity. Lena, now questioning her brother's fate, teamed up with Ethan and Riley to find Lucas and expose Victor. Their uneasy alliance crackled with tension. Ethan's charm clashed with Lena's rigidity, while Riley's secrecy kept them on edge. The hunt took them through Detroit's gritty underworld, abandoned factories, underground fight clubs, and smoky dive bars. Lena's police resources gave them leads, but Victor's reach was vast, his enforcers dogging their every move. Ethan's street skills proved vital, disarming traps and picking locks to access Victor's safe houses. Riley cracked encrypted files, revealing Victor's smuggling ring dealt in stolen tech, with murders staged to eliminate rivals. A breakthrough came when they found the locket in a pawn shop, its engraving, a twin crescent design, matching Ethan's memory. Inside was a microfilm listing Victor's operatives, including a hitman codenamed Shade. As Lena pieced together the clues, she faced a gut-wrenching truth. Shade's kills matched Lucas's old haunts, suggesting her brother was alive and a murderer. Ethan, desperate to clear his name, insisted Lucas was being coerced. Their search led to a derelict auto plant, Victor's base, where they found Lucas, now a hollow-eyed killer under Victor's control. Drugged and manipulated, Lucas barely recognized Lena, his memories warped by years of conditioning. Victor, watching via surveillance, taunted them, revealing he'd framed Ethan to lure Lena, knowing her obsession with Lucas would bring her to him. The climax was a heart-pounding showdown in the plant's maze of rusted machinery. Victor's men ambushed them, but Lena's sharpshooting and Ethan's quick thinking kept them alive. Riley, hacking the plant's security, disabled Victor's cameras, giving them a fighting chance. In a brutal confrontation, Lena faced Lucas, pleading with him to remember their childhood. Ethan, risking everything, took a bullet meant for Lena, snapping Lucas out of his haze. Together, the twins subdued Victor's enforcers, but Victor escaped, vowing revenge. Lucas, racked with guilt, surrendered to Lena, his confession exposing Victor's network to the feds. In the aftermath, Detroit's underworld reeled. The microfilm's evidence dismantled Victor's empire, though he remained a fugitive. Ethan, cleared of charges, found purpose helping at-risk kids, his charm now a force for good. Lucas, facing trial, began to heal, supported by Lena, who took leave to rebuild their bond. Riley, her cynicism softened, launched an agency to expose corporate corruption. Lena stood outside the precinct, the locket in her hand, its twin crescents gleaming. The city's scars remained, but so did its pulse, a testament to truth's hard won on the mirror's edge.